What's up, good people? It's time for another session of that verbal cardio. We back, man. Got co-host extraordinaire, Water. Water is the best co-host in the entire universe, man. You know why? Because you need it to live. Damn it. Y'all be neglecting water. Y'all take it for granted. You act like it's a nuisance just to drink your daily water. I can't. I can only do 16 ounces. I can't. It's just a lot of work for me to drink. Well, you know what happened if you didn't drink this? You know what you would be? Dead. You'd be dead. You'd be dead right now. Without this, you'd be musty, funky, dirty, unclean. Bacteria probably would have wiped you out already. You wouldn't even made it to the age that you're at now. You wouldn't have made it. Without this, man. Remember when, I don't know, y'all went through this. Y'all probably gonna lie and act like you always love bathing yourself. But remember when you didn't really care about bathing yourself? Remember when it was a nuisance? When you had to get in the tub, your parents would be like, get in the tub. You'd be like, why? And you would go in there. Remember when they trusted you to bathe yourself thoroughly and you went in there and just faked it? You just threw water on yourself and was like, I don't smell anything. Remember that? And then they come and do a facility check. Get back in the tub. You still dirty. My dad used to do that. He would rub his thumb across my skin and some dirt kicked up. It was like, you didn't do a good job. And back to the tub I went. I was a dirty kid. I wanted to be dirty. If I couldn't smell myself, I was good to go. But that water was essential, man. That water was everything. It was everything we ever needed. It's everything you need now. And a lot of y'all always want to know the secret to life, the secret to good relationships, the secret to staying young and youthful, the secret to beauty, the good skin, you know what I'm saying? All of this is all connected to water. You got to have a good, healthy water intake, man. You got to filter yourself out, man. You holding on to, especially y'all out here eating whatever. Y'all out here eating out all the time. I see y'all on Instagram clinking glasses together. Clink. You get the clink, clink, clink. And I'll be seeing the food at the restaurant. You know how much extra shit they put in your food at the restaurant? Oh, they be having a field day with the seasonings and the preservatives and all that to make your food taste better. Because really, healthy food, it'd be minimal. You know, you're not going to get a lot of extras with the real healthy stuff. You know what I mean? So the restaurant got to jazz it up. They got to keep you coming back for more. So if you're eating out all the time, you got the glasses clinking. You need this water to cleanse yourself out, man. Filtration. It's like a detox. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? And women, y'all be eating. I follow a lot of women on Instagram. And people I follow, I look at your stories. I'll just go through the banner up top of the circles where you can watch everybody's story. I'm very active in the people I follow. I like stuff. I'm looking. I'm watching. Y'all be eating. I'll be like, man, food. Y'all be out. Y'all gonna post that meal. Y'all gonna post the food that you eating. I'll be like, you eating out again, huh? That'd be me. And I get it. Eating out is fantastic. But if you do it all the time, you got to make sure to, filter yourself out. Are you ordering water with your meal? Or are you clinking the fancy, sugary, buttery ass drinks with the little sprinkles of salt on the rim of the glass? All these clinkings, I see the clinkings. I rarely see the clinks on the water. I rarely see the clinks, the toast with the water. I toast with water. And my friends judge me for it. I'll be like, man, congrats. Clink. It'd be water. And people be like, man, Tone, get your water sipping ass out of here, man. Zero respect. But you know what? I respect water, and you should too. That's why it's the co-host of the year, man. Got Leah in here on the ones and twos.
What up?
Yeah. I don't know where Amir is, but Leah's in here. She in here. What'd you have for dinner last night?
You know what? We've been doing a HelloFresh.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was one of those.
Yes. So it's a pre-prep,
Yeah.
but you made it yourself.
Yeah.
Pause on that.
Okay.
I'm gonna circle back to
Come
that
back to it.
because I got HelloFresh as an ad today, so we're gonna come back with your testimonial, if you will, because I want to know what you had.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because HelloFresh be coming through in the clutch, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. I want to give a shout out to my patron saints. Y'all are in here. Y'all are in the building. Y'all have risen. Shout out to Miss Josie, Tony Ant, Keisha Clark, Le French Guy, KC, Veronica House, Jay Thomas, Charity Sam, Coco Puff, Randomly CJ, Official Andrea, Lana, Nana P, Jamal B, Chloe Franklin, Ebony ATL, JP, Harry Elam, Kanae Rawlings, Nisha Case, Candy Cammy, Sharon McD, Sean Veal, it's Miss Miley, Michelle, Salim, Mika G, Crystal Carradine, Sid, Cat James, Granny, 530, TC. I was playing games with him last night. Pretty Pisces, Sam Moore, not to be confused with Sam Moore. This is Sam Moore. Lachey Lynch. What's up, y'all? It's my patron saints. To my people in the Instagram live right now, y'all don't get the personal shout outs because you're not a patron saint. You're not a patron saint, man. When you're a patron saint, you get the buttery. I'm holding their cheeks right now. Marcus James, Kim Simmons, Daniel Lynn, EB, Oh That's Netta, Mark G, Eric Payne. You see the heartfelt, baked 375 love I'm giving to the patron saints right here. The buttery Alice, Brother L, Miss Renee. See what you get right there. In the IG Live, you're not getting this personal attention. Candy Gore says, who cares? I care, God damn it. Candy. If you must know, Candy Moore. Join my Patreon, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in on it. Live podcasts, movie nights, music nights, early drops, man. It's a good time, man. Join my Patreon. Click the link in my bio and join right now. We out here. Let's talk about what's really going on out here, man. The whole Keke Palmer Usher thing this past weekend that was the talk of the town. Keke Palmer went to the Usher residency in Vegas, which looks like a great time, by the way. I love the fact that Usher is out here fully popping with this Vegas residency. It looks like the place to be. It looked like a good time. You're gonna get a good show. Usher clearly has the catalog, and he's giving you 110%. Keke Palmer was there, and he be serenading. Usher be serenading, man. And everybody. Some people saying Usher is the villain. Usher, he is a villain. But you know what? You're paid for the villainy. You're paid for the villainy. Let him be a villain. Let him destroy what is weak. If your relationship weak, hey, maybe you needed the Usher destruction because it was already weak to begin with. Let Usher strengthen the good relationship, or he just gonna point out the bad one and then you're done. It was bad to begin with. Now people was like, was Keke doing too much? Look at her outfit. Look at what she doing. And then, Keke's boyfriend was just like, you're a mom. And that's where he messed up. That's where he messed up. He was like, you're a mom. Oh, that just pulsated through the consciousness of everybody. You're a mom. Women were like, excuse me? I was like, I clutched my own pearls. I ain't even had pearls. I was like, oh, he said that? Let me tell you something. You don't say that. Women shouldn't say it about other women, and men for damn sure better not even remotely even fathom why would you do this? I know you got in your feeling. You should have texted Keke. Been like, oh, this is what we doing, huh? That would have been me. If I was jealous in my feelings or whatever, I was like, oh, You having a good time? Got your little cheeks out for Usher, huh? That's what we doing, huh? Usher Raymond got your cheeks out, huh? That's what we building here. Text that. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole baby over here, and you out here cheeks out. Let women be sexy, man. The mothers included, goddammit. Sexiness is not exclusive to single women. Mothers be sexy too. That's how they got knocked up. Sex. Sex is the reason for the children. So that meant somebody thought moms was sexy. Just because you got kids, that don't turn the sexiness off. You know how many mothers out here I would take down? You kidding me? The motherhood, shoot, it might even make them sexy. You're like, man, you out here really raising them kids, huh? I see you out here running errands, and you registered the kids for school. God damn, girl. Whew. Slow down. Oh man. So you took the kids school shopping? Whew. Oh Lord, jeez. How long you been doing that? Oh. Damn, just chill out, man. Let me get my feet together. Let mothers be sexy too, man. Come on, man. You know what it is. And Kiki was having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We all know Keke Palmer as she on 10. This is who she is. This is who she's always been. She on 10. She's an entertainer naturally. It's in her blood. She been out here acting since she was a child. She acts, she sings, she does it all. And she's always on 10. This is who she is. She gonna give you the energy. And you think she not gonna bring the energy at an Usher concert when he come up with the one-on-one serenade? You think she just gonna curl up and just be, on 2 when she's naturally at a 10? She gonna turn up. She gonna act up. She gonna show out. She gonna hit a high note. She gonna act like, oh, Usher. This is what I expected from Keke Palmer. If I was her man, I would be more nervous if she got shy in front of Usher. Because then I would be like, oh, you really feeling this man. If he going to take you out of your natural element, you shy now, you feeling this cat. If your girl is naturally at a high level, she's naturally at a 10, and then some dude comes and she all shy now, be like, hold on now. Why you didn't sing with him? Why you didn't show out? Why you stopped smiling when he came around? What? You really feeling this dude? You really feeling him, man? Hold on. That's when I would have been in my little feelings. I'd be like, nah, man, you normally at a 10. He come around, you get all quiet and shy. You want to give him the panties. She was having a good time, man. Let people enjoy themselves at the Usher concert. Go in there strong, man. Go in there strong and confident in your relationship. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Let people get sung to, man. Janet Jackson been pulling people on stage and working them. She be having dudes chained to the bed and she just be riding them on top. Usher just coming up with there goes my baby. Just regular, there goes my baby. He got on a leather jacket. He fully clothed. He ain't gyrating. Janet Jackson climbing on top of dudes at her tour back in the day, man. During the Velvet Road tour, you can get worked on stage by Janet while you're pinned down, helpless. It's the double standard that I'm not feeling. So Janet Jackson can sit up here and just go to work on men. She can just ride you until your knees fall off, till your nose start bleeding. And we like, man, that was a good time. Glass is crooked. She's like, woo, man, that Janet show. Lord Jesus. But you flip that around, though. It's like, oh, hold on now. It's the double standard. Let Keke have a good time, man. Let her enjoy the show. She was fun. And that's it. To be honest with you, that kind of reaction is fun if I'm the performer. If I'm, let's say I'm Usher, and I come up and somebody's singing and they extra animated, I'm like, yo, this is a good time right here. This is a good audience member. Because being sung to, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I can't handle being sung to. If you sing to me one-on-one and people looking, I won't know what to do with myself. I'll be like, ha, get. I'm sitting there. I wouldn't know what to do, man. I don't like being sung to. Man, you don't know what to do with your kid. Oh, this is just. Don't come over here. Don't come over here as me. That's me. You coming over here singing, don't come over here. Let me enjoy the show. I'm gonna be smiling. Then when you get close, I'm like, I'm gonna start fidgeting and grabbing stuff. I'm gonna pull out some homework to look busy. I'm gonna do whatever I got to do to get you from coming over here. Cause it's embarrassing. I don't know what to do. I don't care how beautiful you are. Don't sing to me in public. I will collapse. I'd rather pass out and play dead than have you sing to me and me sit there and take it. I got to look you in the eyes and go off, man. Even when there was a church in Pasadena. I talked about this on stage where they sing to the new visitors. Man, when I tell you, I was like, you know what? Where's the devil at? I'm going to where they at. They came, we welcome you. I was like, man, don't sing to me in the name of the Lord or anybody else. Please. Let me ease on in here and praise God low key. Don't do this to me, man. That's just me. Don't sing to me. You could be my favorite singer of all. As much as I love Sade, she the best thing. She my favorite music artist of all time. Let her try to sing to me one-on-one. I'm out. I'm gonna just fake pass out. I'm gonna be like, oh. And then I'm gonna be peeking like, all right, just put me back in my seat. All right, and I'm cutting the IG live off. If y'all want to see the rest of this, join the Patreon. You can see the rest of this live. If you don't want to join my Patreon, you can see this episode on my YouTube page. It will be posted tomorrow. So, but I'd rather you join the Patreon so you ain't got to get cut off like this. Because you in Gen Pop. I'm cutting it off right now. You want to see the rest? You know what to do. Boom. But yeah, y'all. The patron saints be wanting y'all to get cut off immediately. The patron saints, man, cut the feed. You gotta give them something, y'all. I gotta tease them. I gotta get them up in there so they be like, yeah, you know how it is. When you get like a free sample, you just be like, woo, just when it's getting good, we cut the feed. You can't cut it off at the beginning, then they'll be like, we ain't missing nothing. Now they know they missing something. Now they know they missing something because it's like, oh man, that was funny. And now they got nothing. So let me ask the patron saints this. Was Kiki doing too much? Let's see. No, she was not. No. Nope. Kiki was being Kiki. Exactly, man. This is who she is. This is who she is. It's debatable. Brother L, give me the debate. Give me the other side of the coin. Why is it debatable? It wasn't out of her character. Exactly. Kiki has been on 10 for a long. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. She was having a good time. And I feel like, I'm not even mad at the boyfriend for feeling some kind of way because, not everybody is built to handle that type of thing when it's who they're dating. Not everybody's equipped to handle that, and that's fine. But where I feel like he fumbled though is that he made it public. Like that should have been a private conversation. Brother L says, I don't know all the details. Do we know how Kiki is at home? What was the temp before she left? And that's the thing. That's the thing too, and that's something that we don't know. What was the temperature? Were they already beefing? Were they already in a bad place? Was this like some get back to her? And again, we don't know. And since we don't know, that should have been a private conversation. He should have just text low key, been like, "That's what we doing, huh? You in Vegas showing out for Mr. Raymond, huh? Well, you know what? I ain't making you my special biscuits. I ain't making you my special biscuits, Kiki. Since you out here kikiing with Usher." See what I did there? The kikiing with Usher. You ain't getting my patented crispy edge pancakes. Me and the baby gonna have the crispy edge pancakes alone. Kikiing. But yeah, man. And even the outfit. They talk about the outfit. Nothing wrong with the outfit. Cheeks is out. Hey, man, we in a new day. We in a new day. Cheeks is out. Cheeks is out. Titties is out. Everything is, thighs is out. Knees is out. Ankles out. Toes out. Collarbones are out. Ears, eyeballs, everything is out now. We not dressing covered up. We not out here. No disrespect to the cover-ups. Matter of fact, I'm a huge fan of how Muslim women dress. Like, I love the joint. All you see is the face. I'm a huge fan of that. I'm like, yo, man, it really highlights a woman's face. Even though we ain't supposed to be, for the religion, we ain't supposed to be looking at y'all. But, you know, when it's just this, it's just a woman's face, and they be like, how you doing? I'll be like, man, you are stunning. And we just focus on the face. We don't know what's underneath the layers of clothing. But when the body is out, it's just going to be out. So what? We in Vegas. Cheeks is out in Vegas. This ain't Utah. We ain't in Montana, North and South Dakota. We in Vegas. Prostitution, strippers. It goes down in Vegas. Cheeks is out. There are certain places where Cheeks is just out. The beach, whether you in Miami, you these exotic beaches, you in the beach in Brazil, you know what I'm saying? In America, if you in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And sometimes your cheeks gonna be in Vegas. And they might stay in Vegas, but they don't have to. So let people do what they do, man. Cheeks is out. I'm not mad. If a woman want to be out here with stickers covering the nipples, cheeks out, and Whole Foods on a Saturday, I'm with it. I support you 100%. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if his family's in there. So what? These kids is gonna see a woman's body sooner or later. Sooner or later. Let them ask the hard-hitting questions. You see that lady right there? Man, she was out here naked. You got any questions, kids? Parents shield their kids from too much anyway. Cause you rather the kids learn at school from peers, or would you rather put them on game early? Because when you learn from the kids, kids be fucking up the ball. They be fumbling. If you learning stuff like this from other kids, it's a wrap. You rather learn it from a good, caring adult with some sense. Like, look, I know you got questions. What are the questions? Nobody hit me up with the hard-hitting questions when I was a kid. I learned from my peers, and they were trash. They were absolute garbage. They was talking high-level adult stuff in first grade. I'm in the bathroom peeing. They talking about virginity loss. I'm like, and I'm lying just to look cool. And yeah, I ain't a virgin either. Yeah, I've done it all. I was in first grade, y'all. Virgin McGee. Virgin daiquiris, man. That was me. Virgin olive oil. That was me. But I was in there lying just to be cool for the peers. So when you learn from your parents, you don't have to fake the funk. You can just really learn some stuff. And then when the other kids come with the bullshit, you be like, that ain't what my dad told me. You out here lying. You ain't pop no girl cherry, Marcus. And they be like, oh, good. I mean, you might get into a fight after that because you put him on blast and he had no rebuttal. But still, you can stand firm in what you learn from your parents. So, let women do what they do, man. If they wanna have on sweaters and slacks and 3 pairs of pants and a complete tuxedo on, let them. If they want to be out, and same with Jennelle Monaes, man. Jennelle Monaes' titties have been out all year. All year we've been looking at Jennelle Monaes' titties. Why are we mad? Have you seen them? Fantastic titties. Fantastic. I never would have thought in a million years I would ever see that woman's titties. I never would have thought that. It wasn't like, man, I really want to see. But the way she was when she first came out, I was like, I will never see those titties. And now we have. And y'all tripping? Y'all complaining on the Monet titties? Come on, man. Come on. What are we really complaining about? We got bigger fish to fry. Women's bodies are beautiful. Let them be out here, man. We got bigger stuff to worry about. Gas prices, nuclear war, shit going down. We watching other countries. Like, man, they gonna tear us up eventually. We got bigger fish to fry. The court dismissed the Tulsa Massacres lady request. They just dismissed the whole case. Dismissed it. That's a bigger fish to fry than Jennelle Monaes' titties. They out here acting like the Tulsa Massacre was just, shit happens. Dismissed it out of court. One of the few survivors left came in there with a good case. Nah, we're throwing it out. Those are some ashy, raggedy titties right there. Judicial, raggedy, ashy titties that we don't want to see. That's what we need to be talking about. Those are the titties we need to focus on. The judgment titties, the dismissed titties. There's some real shit that's going down. We focus on the wrong things, man. Let these titties flourish. Let them flourish. Leah, let them flourish.
Oh, I'm for it.
Man, you know what I'm saying? If I had titties, let me tell you something. If I had titties, some people say that I do anyway, but listen, like real woman titties out here. If I had them, they'd be out. I'd be topless right now doing this podcast. Titties just moving, jangling, and they gonna be moving. They gonna be moving around as I move. And be like, yeah, and then another thing, I want them moving around. I want them to be like, people talk with their hands. I want to talk with my titties. Just be like, and then on top of that, I want to be on CNN making hard-hitting points. And the titties be doing this when I'm bringing something home. Then you add to the fact, and the titties just be, you best believe I'll be out here. But people like to complain about stuff, all that good stuff. I also wanted to address, let me find my list. So, the Jonah Hill thing, right? So they posted a text message. A girl that was dating Jonah Hill posted a text message about, what he wanted and what he was looking for within that relationship and what he didn't like that she was doing. Let me see if I can cue up what he said in the joint. You knew about this too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was like...
She posted some more today too.
She posted more today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Did it make him look worse?
Oh yeah.
Oh, see. From my understanding, and my understanding is limited here, I feel like this girl, I guess she's into surfing and she's about that beach life or whatever. That's how you met her. This is who she was when you pulled up. She was out here surfing. Surfing involves, we gonna be on the beach. On the beach, half naked. That's just what it is. They go hand in hand. So this woman was already like this. She was already about this lifestyle. This is who she was. You knew this going in. It probably even attracted you to like, man, she looking all right in the bikini. But now that you're in a relationship, you want her to change who she was before. I hate that dynamic because this is who they were. So why you want them to change now just because they're in a relationship? You know what I mean? Now, if you're in a relationship and they were super conservative and they were always layered up, and then all of a sudden now they out here in the bikini, the Jennelle Monaes, the titties is out. Now you can be like, hey, this is too much for me. I'm not comfortable with this. That's fair because you're not comfortable with that. That's fair. They did a complete change on you, and so it's fair to be like, I'm not comfortable with this. So, I don't want to tell you what to do or how to live your life, but I'm just not cool with it. And then they can go from there. But to try to shut somebody down who was doing something that they've always done, that's when it's just like, oh, you trying to control. And that little control. And then gaslighting be out here. Trying to flip the narrative and try to make it look like, you are coming from a soft place of non-control and non-judgment, but you really are. And so that's my whole thing. Like, it's like me, like if I was dating, let's say I was dating one of these women, let's say I was dating a porn star, and I've known her from that. And then I'm like, man, I really enjoy your movies. I don't know why. I just picture this. Man, I really enjoy your movies. I'm a big fan, man. Booty Talk 49, that one scene where you took the two guys down. Oh, good work. I would love to take you out for coffee, maybe a hot beverage. Pause on hot. I think you're hot. Anyway, listen. Maybe we can connect. And then you start dating. But then all of a sudden, I don't want you doing what you're doing. I don't want you doing these scenes. I'm not comfortable with it. But you knew what it was before you rolled up. It's like those movies. I hate this dynamic in movies. It's always the same dynamic. The wife of the cop. The wife of the cop. When you gonna quit the force? Why don't you just quit the force? He was a cop when you met him. If you already knew this was gonna be an issue, guess what? Don't date and marry the cop. If the line of work is a problem for you, don't get involved from the jump. Because what you're trying to do secretly is like, I don't like what they do, but I think I can come in and change them. That's what's going on in your mind. I don't like this, but I feel like through time I can convince, I can change them. That's what you're doing. But he was a cop, man. He was a homicide cop, man. He does this. He's one of the best cops on the force. He put 3 serial killers behind bars before he met you. He lives for this. This is who he is. He made his career on these good cases. He been out here chasing cats through the woods, man. He never gives up on a missing person. He saved lives. And now you like, don't you want to transfer to traffic duty? No, man, you don't want traffic duty. Homicide. DEA, we taking down drug dealers. We out here, man. You ain't gonna be stressing me every time I come home and change my line of work, man. Why do people do this? Why do you get with somebody and you don't like their lifestyle, you know it's not for you, and then yet and still you push forward into the relationship, knowing that you don't like that? Because you think you can change them eventually down the road. You think, I'm going to win them over. They're going to fall in love with me so hard, they're going to change their ways. And meanwhile, they don't want to change their ways. They love what they do. This is who they are. This is a part of them. So I feel like you're setting yourself up for a big failure when you're coming in like that. And I feel like Jonah Hill was just trying to control this girl that was already about this life before he even pulled up. So I don't know why she putting the text on blast though.
Because she wants to show everybody what an abusive relationship can look like.
Oh.
She says there's more than just physical abuse. It's emotional. It's manipulative.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you're the bigger star.
And he used that. He used his He said, "I took care of you financially."
Oh.
It was bad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, hey man, sometimes the receipts are necessary. Sometimes, hey, you got to defend yourself, because in the court of public opinion, we might believe Jonah, or you might automatically believe her just because Jonah's a dude, and dudes are evil. But yeah, it's definitely different types of abuses, and I feel like so many abuses go on the mental side of it. It's like, the little passive aggressive, the gaslighting, the control, all this other stuff. When we think of abuse, we automatically think, oh, he backhanded her in the back of 7-Eleven. He had a Coors Light in his hand. And we go to that Tyler Perry, just over the top abuse. He was cheating, and then he slapped her for finding out. But a lot of times it's that subtle mental chess being played, and then you're perpetuating these little negative traits in your partner, and then now they thinking that they looking at themselves differently. That's crazy. Jonah Hill. It's getting treacherous out here in these relationship streets. Let me ask y'all this on the Coed bathroom tip. Coed bathrooms are out here. I've been seeing them more and more lately. Fellas, do you tidy up better in a Coed bathroom now? Because I've been going to the bathroom with y'all for a long time, my whole life. Y'all ain't been cleaning shit up in there. I know how you get down. The rims it's a goddamn massacre on the rims. Y'all ain't wiping nothing down. You go into the main bathroom, you're peeing in the main toilet, and you're not even lifting the lid. You just peeing on top of the top lid. You don't even care about the lid lift. So let me ask you this. Now that we in the Coed bathroom territory, now that we in the age of the Coed bathroom, are you cleaning up a little bit better now? Are you thinking about the ladies that might be coming in after you? I know I do. I'm like, oh, shoot. Might be some women coming in next. Especially if it's like a Coed restroom where it's just one toilet in there. So you go in there one at a time. It's not like stalls and all that stuff. So it's just like, and if I come out, I was the last one in there, I'll be tidying up. I ain't even gonna lie. I'll be tidying up, man. I'm a tidy cat anyway. No pun intended for the litter for the litter company. I'm a tidy cat anyway, though. Like, I clean rims and seats on my wrongdoing. I'll be like, hey, excuse me. I don't like seeing the droplets and the remnants. So I do clean up a little bit differently now. Ladies, let me flip the question. Do y'all tidy up better knowing men might be coming in there? Do you?
I don't think I'm messy.
Okay.
I'm not making a mess.
You out? Wait, you are messy or you're not?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not messy. Okay.
Not
So no residue for you.
There's nothing to clean.
Oh, look at you. Just perfect out here. Not missing, huh?
Efficient.
Do women miss?
Yes. I mean, if you're in a public and you got to squat.
You got to hover.
You got to hover. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
And
Where
then
you go so quickly, you forget to, the ones with the lid, and then you forget to.
Yeah. Okay. We aren't all messy like that. We aren't messy at all. Man, no, man. I heard some stories about women's restrooms. I know some of y'all are absolute filth. Let's paint an accurate picture here. I know some of y'all are filth. I've been hearing stories. I remember I walked into a ladies' restroom on accident one time. Panic Central. It was panic.org. Man, I panicked. I was like, oh, sorry. Luckily, nobody was in there. But man, the panic. Because I don't want to look like a creep. That's the main thing. Like, you creep, we're calling the cops. I'll be like, man, I just walked in on accident. You can't read. It's just, then my glasses on. Like, no, come on, just, I just came in on accident, man. I scrambled in. It was a long night. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm hungry. I stay hungry. I'm always hungry. And that's just who I am. I stay hungry out here. And you know what? This is Green Chef. I don't know why I was thinking Hello Fresh earlier. This is Green Chef. Now, Green Chef is more catered to your boys' needs. I'm vegetarian, McGee, mostly vegan. And what I like about Green Chef is that they have so many vegan and vegetarian options for your boy out here. I remember I made that little tofu joint with the cauliflower and man, that joint was fire. You know what I'm saying? It was a good ass time. Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company. Green Chef makes eating well easy with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes that suit your preferences. So if you're on that side of things and you want a little bit more variety, if you're on the vegetarian, vegan tip, Green Chef is the way to go. And now you can choose from 50 plus weekly menu and market items, discover exciting new flavors that support your healthy lifestyle. They're the #1 meal kit for eating clean. Okay. Feel your best with delicious, nutritionist approved recipes featuring clean ingredients with no artificial colors, sweeteners, high fructose corn syrup, and limited added sugar and limited processed ingredients. Remember, I was talking earlier about when you eat out a lot of these restaurants and places that you frequent, they have all these additives. They got the sweeteners in there. They got the corn syrup. They got if you really looked at the nutrition facts of when you eat out at these restaurants, you'll be blown away about how much sodium is in there, how much sugar is in there, how many calories it's crazy. So, and even too, when they show you the nutrition facts, they just giving you kind of like a partial number visual. You know, oh, this cookie just, 230 calories. Oh, that's for the small cookie. And then how many servings are in one cookie? So you gotta double check the serving size. They'll give you just like a serving. But then when you thinking, oh, the whole thing is 230 calories. No, what you just ate was actually 2 servings. So now you 460 calories in. And that's just for the one item right there. So, and then you getting sides, you getting extra stuff, so you gotta be mindful. But with Green Chef, you get everything you need at Green Market. They're one-stop shop for nutritious grab-and-go breakfasts, brunch kits, wholesome lunches, ready-to-eat snacks, and more. And you can easily add on to your weekly order. And it's sustainable too. Feel your best in the summer with seasonal recipes featuring certified organic fruits and vegetables, organic cage-free eggs, and sustainably sourced seafood. Green Chef is the only meal kit that is both carbon and plastic offset. We offset 100% of our delivery emissions as well as 100% of the plastic in every box. Plus, nearly all packaging materials are curbside recyclable in most areas in the U.S. 100% of our seafood meets the Monterey Bay Aquarium Seafood Watch rankings of certified best choice or good alternative. With Green Chef, you're reducing your food waste by 23% versus grocery shopping. So now we environmentally friendly and we on the healthy side of things, man. You can't go wrong with this, man. You're doing a good deed for yourself, your internals, and the environment. You're doubling up. It's the double whammy. Green Chef is the #1 meal kit for eating clean with dinners that work for you, not the other way around. Eat clean the easy way with recipes that help manage your weight and support your wellness goals without skimping on flavor. Feel your best with nutritionist-approved recipes, including meals under 700 calories, protein-packed meals with at least 40 grams of protein on average per serving, and flavorful, plant-rich vegan or vegetarian meals featuring certified organic produce, good for you grains, and plant-based proteins. And it's easy and convenient. They deliver everything you need to eat clean the easy way this summer. Feel your best. Um, so if you got some summer goals you want to attain, you get in on this Green Chef. You can go to greenchef.com/verbal50 and use the code verbal50 to get 50% off plus free shipping. That free shipping is clutch. You're getting half off and free shipping. That's greenchef.com/verbal50 and use the code verbal50 to get 50% off plus free shipping. Get in on that, y'all. Come on, man. You ain't got no excuse. It's summertime, man. You're gonna want some help in that kitchen. You gonna want some help in that kitchen, man. That's the move right there. Patron Saints, don't forget to get your this or that questions together for the end of the show. And Veronica House, you have a question from last week. Let me see what you talking about. What was the question from last week, Veronica? Veronica. Oh, Veronica. Shout out to Elvis Costello. All right. Veronica House. Tony, would you rather rock finger waves, cornrows, or a jerry curl? And they all overdue to be redone, meaning they all months of new growth underneath. Damn, this is a hard-hitting question, Veronica. So I'd rather rock finger waves, cornrows, or a jerry curl. But we overdue, and we got new growth on the underneath. First of all, I'm not doing the jerry curl. The jerry curl is out. I never liked the smell of a wet curl. Like that jerry curl activated, the smell always turned me off growing up. I'm not sure how jerry curls smell now. But back then, it was mad chemically. You know what I'm saying? You can smell and taste the chemicals on an old jerry curl from the 80s, early 90s. Curl was wet. I hated the smell of jerry curl. So jerry curl is a big no. So that's off the table immediately. And I'm going to have the dry hair on the underneath with the wet curl at the top, man. Look out. Watch out, man. So jerry curl is first to go. We got the juicy wet top and the dry ass underneath. Watch out. Cornrows or finger waves. Now, finger waves, I'm going to be out here looking like I'm at the Cotton Club in the Prohibition era. I'm out here looking like Josephine Baker. I'm not doing the finger waves. Finger waves is out, man. Plus, I got the finger waves at the top and then some dry ass hair at the bottom on the underneath. The finger wave top. Nah, man. Finger waves is out. So that just leaves the braids. I could do the cornrows, man. Cornrow me up, and they're about past due. I could do the cornrows. Because I ain't got with cornrows, it's all natural. It's just my hair braided up. I ain't got no extra chemicals. I ain't got no cooking oil in there. I ain't got no perm for the cornrows. It's all just organic. My hair's just cornrowed up. I got corn on the cob. I got green giant. I'm with it. So I'm going to go with the cornrows. I'm going to be looking dusty. I'm going to be looking like, I'm going to have that dusty vibe. Like, man, Tony look musty. I'll probably look musty out here. Because when you got the raggedy cornrows, must comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Like a dusty, you can have on the freshest outfit, but there's going to be an element of dust and just like, you could be musty. I feel like your lips get ashy too. Like when you got the cornrows undone and overdue, I feel like your lips just naturally get ashy with it. It's like your lips know, like, man, we dry out here, we dusty. So they like go hand in hand. So, but I still prefer that. So I'm gonna go with the cornrows. That's the final answer. I want to talk about this before I get back to the questions. I want to talk about Breaking Bad. Now, I went back and rewatch Breaking Bad because I finished Better Call Saul. So I went back to rewatch Breaking Bad. It's my second time watching the complete, series. One of the best TV dramas ever created, in my opinion. Superbly acted. It was just Aaron Paul, man. Aaron Paul's performance as Jesse was just. Initially, I was like, man, he was crying too much. And then when I come back, and I'm just like, yo, he was delivering emotionally. And he got put through the ringer. Jesse got put through the ringer. I feel like he went through the most shit in that show. Walter White sat there and watched his girlfriend choke on her own, throw up, watched her die, which led to the father having a complete breakdown and killing mad people on airplanes. Poison, the son of a girl he was seeing, a girl that he liked, poisoned her, manipulated him to get out of that relationship. Got in bed with the wrong cats who ended up enslaving Jesse and ended up murdering the mother of that boy. His parents disowned him. He had to kill somebody to save, the supplier, to keep us alive. He had to murder somebody. And murder wasn't easy for him like it was for Walter. He had to do that. He got enslaved. He had to watch that girl be murdered on the porch. He was manipulated through and through. And it was just like, yo, Walter White is complete garbage. And so now I look at Jesse in a whole new light. I'm like, you damn right he was crying. You goddamn right. He deserved every droplet of those tears, man. And so it just made me look at Jesse in a whole new light. Now, I was already a defender of Skyler because I feel like people were hard on Skyler. People were like, she's annoying, she's this, she's that. Initially, she was annoying, but Walter was up to no good. He was lying to her. He was sneaky. He was doing this, that, and the third. And if you living with somebody, you in a relationship with somebody, and they acting weird and they doing weird shit, and you ain't asking them questions and you ain't up their ass, what are you doing? You ain't got no questions. You ain't got no concerns. You ain't got no suspicions. And then people like, but she cheated on Walt. So what? What Walter did was way worse than just fucking some cornball at work. He put lives at risk. He murdered people. He brought danger to the family. He ruined relationships. He got his brother-in-law murdered. He got his brother-in-law murdered. Cheating is heartbreaking. But come on, if we gotta weigh the bad things, I would rather be cheated on than to be at risk for being killed from a cartel, to have my relationship with my children destroyed because this man manipulated everything. So now I look like the bad guy, to be in constant fear of the IRS, to be in constant fear of like, what we gonna do with this money, to watch all this unravel and unfold, is to know that my spouse was responsible for the death of my sibling's husband, family member. Cheating is light work. And I don't want to downplay cheating. I don't want y'all to be like, man, but cheating, it really hurts. But man, this other shit, though. This other shit you can't even fathom. At least I ain't got to worry about the cops. At least I ain't got to go to court. I mean, you might have to go to court in a divorce, but you know what I'm saying? It's not a good comparison, but that is the comparison. Because people act like Walt was this good dude and Skyler cheated on him. No, he was not a good dude. He was not a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man manipulated. It was all about him from the very beginning. He just said it was about his family. Oh, it's all about the family. He had so many opportunities to get out the game. If it was really about his family, it was about him from the jump. He was still bitter that, he walked away from that company that those other two cats made billions on, the gray matter joint. He was still holding on to that. He wanted to be the man. It was all about him. He manipulated everybody around him. And he kept lying. Even when Skyler was like, all right, I know you cooking meth. Just give me the truth from here on out. He couldn't even do that. He was lying the whole time. And you could always tell when he was lying because his stories was just so, the way he'd be telling his stories, man, crazy thing happened, man. I was at the gas station and, well, lo and behold, the gas pump just gas all over myself. So I come scrambling home and Skyler's looking at him like, and Junior's buying a hook, line, and sinker. Well, then why'd you do this, Dad? And Skyler's like, you lying piece of shit. Tell the truth. Walter was the ultimate villain. And that was the goal from Vince Gilligan, to make Walter White just the ultimate villain. And he did that. But let me ask y'all this. I brought up Breaking Bad to ask y'all this. In your position, if you were Skyler, how are you handling this? I'm going to ask you, Leah. You're Skyler. Your husband is doing weird shit.
We just had a baby.
Oy. Doing weird stuff. Nothing's adding up. You find out about a second cell phone. You know he's lying. You caught him in a few lies. And when you ask him, he's giving you nothing.
I'm out.
So you leave in the relationship.
If he's not gonna do anything to help himself,
right,
to help this situation, you keep lying. Yeah. I'm giving you opportunities to tell the truth. Right. You're still lying. Where can we go?
Now, you find out that he's cooking meth. You find out that he's been cooking meth and he's been trying to make money to leave for y'all before he dies of cancer. So he just revealed to you, yo, all this weird stuff is because I'm a drug dealer. I've been cooking. I just cooked. I don't distribute. I'm just cooking the stuff. What you doing?
Why did you tell me?
He told you.
I can't know that.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in it.
You're in it now.
The baby's in it, and everybody's in it.
Yeah. So, are you snitching or are you staying in it?
Oh, God. I think I need to know numbers. How much money are we talking?
$80 million.
Of course I'm in.
So you're in.
I'm in.
Okay. So you sticking around.
$80 million?
$80 million.
Give me a gun. Let's do this together.
So you all in. Once you know that, he wasn't cheating. In fact, he was just cooking meth.
Yeah.
You staying in the relationship. You hanging in there.
For $80 million.
$80 million. Yeah. Okay.
I'm in. That's a lot of money, Tony.
That's, man, $80 million. That's ridiculous bread. That's ridiculous bread. Some people in here saying, I'm leaving unless. Okay, in the Chatsworth, are y'all staying or are you leaving? What y'all doing? Leaving. Sharon is leaving. Candy Cammy is staying for the 80 mil. He could have taken care of the family with $500K. He could have definitely got out earlier.
Definitely.
I'm leaving. I'm not going to jail. If I don't have kids, I might stay. If I do have kids with him, I gotta go. Too risky. You Steving J. Thomas? Cat, I'm not going to jail for anyone. So, if you leave, are you snitching? If you, in fact, leave, are you snitching? Because let me tell you this. If you do leave and you do divorce, They're going to bring you into court. They're going to bring you in. We call Walter White dead to rights. We want you to testify.
Oof.
Because you left. So now, if you got the divorce.
This is before what? So I didn't know. I do know what he's doing, and now I'm getting a divorce.
You found out what he was doing, so you left. Once he was like, "Oh, I'm cooking meth," you left because of that. I won't stand for this. You left.
Do you have to go to court when you get a divorce? Can't you just?
I mean, I would imagine you don't have to testify, but because I know husband and wife, if you're still married, they can't use you in court because you're married. But if you're divorced, they can bring you in for questioning. The key is they want to see if you were involved and you, in fact, knew about this shady shit going down. It's tough. You gonna plead the fifth, or are you gonna be like, he told me he was cooking meth, Yana?
How old is the baby at this point?
The baby is less than a year old.
Oh, no.
Toddles McGee. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's tough out here. And then you can't, the money, once the DEA and the cops find out about the drug dealing, all money is,
it's gone.
You're not getting any of this money. It's tough.
It's so tough.
Skyler was put in some tough situations throughout this series. Tough.
I mean, maybe you hope that they take the mother who was just trying to provide for their kids, you know. I knew, but I got out. And yes, I knew, but listen, I was trying to raise this kid who's not even one yet. And
right. But they want you to testify against Walt. They want you to put him.
Oh, yeah, I could do that.
You would do it?
Yeah,
You'd be okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you snitching.
I will snitch.
Okay.
But knowing that I'm not going to get in trouble.
Yeah. Save your ass.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Shouldn't have been doing that.
That's what I would do. I mean, you going to force me into this lifestyle that I didn't sign up for, that we didn't discuss. And now I have a chance to go to jail. And now my kids' lives are ruined. I don't know, man. Slarita, I know you hate snitches, but I might snitch as well. I might snitch as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw me up in the meth game. You're throwing me in the meth game. I'm a civilian. The streets will get me, though. No, they won't. Streets ain't coming for Skyler. That would be my thing. I would try to not admit that I knew, if I could. Like, you know, we got a divorce on some other shit. I'd be like, I cheated. Man. I smashed Ted Beneke. I smashed him at work. So, you know, the relationship was done. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got divorced. So you didn't know about the meth. Nah, man, I ain't know nothing about no meth. The marriage failed because I was out here getting extra dick on the side. That's why I'm out. And they'd be like, all right, we're going to be watching you. And you'd be like, all right, bet. It's a tough situation, man. Skyler was put in some tough, Walter put everybody in some tough situations. And he ruined a good thing. Gus had a good business going. Gus had a good thing going. And Walter came along and ruined everything. Gus was minding his own business, being a super successful drug dealer / restaurateur. Pollos Hermanos was the best chicken this side of the Mississippi. And then he ruined everything, man. The show is Breaking Bad, Cat James. All right, let's do a couple of this or that, and then I got to get out of here, Shorty. All right. Jay Thomas asks, a relationship with a serial cheater or a girl who tries to cheat but always gets turned down? And no, cheating back isn't a solution. So, so a relationship with a serial cheater or a girl who tries to cheat but always gets turned down. Now, see, here's the thing. The fact that she's always getting turned down is going to be like, ain't nobody feeling this? Do I got bad taste in women? Like, y'all not, you failing at every dude? Now I'm going to be wondering about my own self. Like, am I trash because I didn't turn you down? Now I'm going to be looking at my own self. Like, at least if I get cheated on, I'll be like, man, you messed up a good thing. You messed up a good thing. You keep messing it up. Why you still with me? But the fact that she's just getting turned down every time, I'm going to be like, I'm going to be questioning my taste in women. I'm going to be like, am I the only one feeling you? So now I'm be in my head more so than with the cheating. I'll be like, this is who you are. You just cheat.
Well, and how are you finding out that she's getting turned down?
That's the code. Dudes are like, hey, man,
Listen.
get your girl. Get your girl, man. She all up in my DM. Look at this. And then they showing me, dang, man, she won't get off my neck. Like, what'd you tell? I told her to leave me alone. I'm not attracted to you. Once the dudes start telling you, get your girl, she stay in my DMs, man. How many times I got to tell her no? Then I'm like, oh, God damn. So in this scenario, I'd rather be with the serial cheater. Because at least she's hot in the streets. Because the girl that's getting turned down, I'm going to be looking at you too like, man, you thirsty? I'm going to be looking at her like, you just can't win. Well, I got you. I'm going to be like, damn, you did get me. That's a funny this or that, though. The fact that she keep getting turned down, I'm just be like, nobody wants you, huh? Damn. The STDs, though, that's the thing. You know what? Maybe I'll stay with the one that keeps getting turned down. Because then it would just be funny at a certain point. It's just like, yo, you keep taking these L's.
It's a party trick.
Man, it's just like, yo, you tried to get with him, didn't you? Yeah. He said no. You are old and 46 since we've been together. At least I'm safe from the STDs. So I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the girl that keeps getting turned down. That way I'm safe. Because the serial cheater gonna get me caught up. Kobe McGuire asks, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone, but you lose the other one's movies. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. That's tough. Who you got?
Arnold.
Oh, that's easy for you?
Yeah.
No Terminator?
He's done so many more other movies, though, not just the action movies. Like, I don't know what else Sylvester Stallone has been in.
Oh, you losing Sylvester.
Oh, sorry, I'm losing Sylvester.
Oh, okay, got it. No Rockies?
But that's it.
The Rambo?
It's the same thing.
No, stopping my mom will shoot.
Twins. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Terminator 1 and 2 is just true lies. You know what I'm saying? But the Rambo, that means no Creed.
Oh. Okay.
You lose Creed.
That's true.
You lose Cliffhanger. You lose Judge Dredd. Demolition Man.
Wow. I guess he has done a lot.
You lose Oscar.
But what about a governor of California? Like, we need that.
Oh, yeah, you do lose 8 years of California governing. I'm gonna probably lose Sylvester Stallone because Terminator 2 is one of the best action movies I've ever seen. Terminator 2 was just so. Yeah, I'll probably go with. Oh, and Predator. Predator is just fantastic. So I'm gonna lose Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop, Red Heat, Commando, Conan, Twins, Junior. Although I've never seen Junior. Last Action Hero, True Lies, Terminator 3, Terminator 4. You know, they started getting ridiculous after a while. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna lose Sylvester. It's gonna hurt to lose those Rockies though. Let me tell you something right here, right now. And yes, I did start FUBAR. We gotta finish FUBAR. Okay. Brother L asks, would you rather use a time machine to go in the past or get into the future? What would you say / do in the time you choose? Okay. Would you rather use a time machine to go into the past or the future? I would rather use the time machine for the past. Can I use it multiple times or is it one trip? Multiple trips? The past. I'm gonna be Time Machine McGee, man. Yeah, I got some stuff I gotta write in the past. I got a vendetta, so definitely going in the past. I'm going back. I'm going back millions of years to see if dinosaurs really look like what they said they look like. I'm going back to the Roman days. I'm going back to biblical times. I'm going back to ancient Egypt. I'm going back to ancient Africa. I'm gonna be going back. I'm digging in. I want to see the truth of everything. I'm pulling up on Christopher Columbus. I'm pulling up on everything. Everything's getting pulled up on. The future, I don't want to go into the future. Because what if I go into the future and I find out I died already? Like, oh, Tony died. Oh! So now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going in the past. What you doing? Past or future?
I think I would do past as well.
Yeah, I'm digging in.
Yeah.
I want to see my parents young, just watch them exist.
Don't have a Back to the Future moment.
Oh, hell no. Hell no, man. His mom really was lusting after him.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
That's cringe city. His mom was trying to smash.
But if you look like your dad, it's like.
I mean, I get it from her point of view.
But he didn't look like his dad.
Moms was trying to take me down. Man, come on, man. And do you look at your mom differently after that?
Yeah.
When you get back to the imagine your dad trying to take you down.
No.
You're like, so.
No.
Pops. And then when you get back to the right timeline, you looking at your dad like he's a creep. You would smash your own daughter. What are you talking about? I know.
He's talking about the one that got away.
The one that got away was me. What? Yes. Ew. What do you mean? He's confused. Yeah. I'm going back in time. Going back in time. I love Back to the Future is one of my favorite movies ever made. Love that movie. It just blew me away when I first saw it. I was just like, yo, this shit here. I thought Michael J. Fox was the coolest individual this side of the Mississippi. Let me do another one. This or that. Cat James, would you rather have a 3-minute conversation with yourself 10 years ago or a 3-minute conversation with yourself 10 years in the future? Kind of similar. I would rather have a conversation with myself 10 years ago. I'd rather come to myself 10 years and be like, hey, man, do this, do that, don't do this, do that, don't do this. I feel like I can give better tips to myself. Don't stress about this, focus on this, don't forget to do this. In the future, just be like, I'm not interested in the future. I mean, I'm interested in the future, but I'm not like, I am curious about certain things, but not about my own future. I'm more interested in the world. When will we finally take ourselves out? Like, I'm curious to know that. Like, I would travel all the way up to, if I could, to where the sun starts to expand, and once it starts to expand, what will the Earth look like when the sun is bigger? Not at the point where it's like devouring Earth, of course, but like, will the planet look different? Will we still exist? Will it just be a different climate? I'm curious to know how the Earth will be once the sun starts to really grow and take us out. Because we limited, man. Time is limited for humans. And I'll be curious to know, did we go to another planet? But as far as like the conversation, I would rather go talk to Tony 10 years ago. 36-year-old Tony. And I'll be like, look, man, I ain't really got that much to say to old Tony, though. Not 10 years ago, Tony. I would rather go further than that and be like the 20-something-year-old Tony. That's when I was at my most lost. 26, 25, 24, that's the Tony I want to holler at. Like, hey, man, knuckle down on these classes. Even though you're going to do this, that, and the third, change your major to theater. Or like, stuff like that. Don't take out another school loan. I need to holler at 20-something-year-old Tony. 36-year-old Tony is pretty much the same. I'm the same guy, essentially. Not the same, but at least, I don't think I could bring new game to 36-year-old Tony.
It's a lot of responsibility, too, talking to your future self. You learn all these things. What are you supposed to do with it?
Right.
Do you have to change stuff now?
Do I apply that now, or do I wait? And now that you gave me this extra tip, am I changing the future again?
Yeah. It's a big burden.
Yeah. Yeah. But shoot, in essence, in this question, the young Tony is talking to future Tony. Now I'm coming in with the do this. And he's like, he's just what you just said, the pressure. It's a sticky question.
But that's on past Tony to deal with, not present Tony.
That's true. That's crazy, man. Once we start dealing in these questions, man, your head explodes. And the final question for today. And remember, if you have questions that I didn't tackle on this show, save them for a future show. Deo asks, your eulogy done by the Pope or by Snoop Dogg? Snoop D-O-double-G. I can tell you right now that the Pope is going to bomb. He going to be mad, boring. I don't even know if his English is good or not. I don't know who the current Pope is, but it's going to be boring. Give me Snoop. This is the easiest this or that, this side of the Mississippi. Give me Snoop. Snoop is going to be naturally funny. He going to be charismatic. He not going to be boring. Even if he don't know what to say about me, he going to make that funny. The Pope, he going to be up there talking slow, giving these biblical references and terms. And I'm not even Christian like that. I'm not Catholic. I'm not Christian. He's just going to be up there with scriptures and quotes. I'm going to be like, I'm going to raise from the dead. I'm going to be like, hey, man, I'm going to come up out the casket like, you boring. They going to be like, oh, he's alive. No, I'm dead, y'all. I'm dead bored. At the Pope right now, man. The Pope ain't thinking about me right now. Snoop Dogg be thinking of me right now. He be reposting my stuff on his Instagram. He don't tag me in it, but he be posting. He follows me. So I feel like he could be like, man, Tony was funny with them animal voiceovers. I used to put them on my page and not tag them. It was a good time. At least I can get that. The Pope gonna be mad boring. And then he gonna dip in and out of battalion, man. I'm out. I'm out. I'm gonna wake up and pick up my own casket and walk right out. No pallbearers. Like he rose from the grave and he's carrying his own casket. I'm out, man. And I'm walking to Snoop's house from Italy. I don't know if the Pope was going to come out here for me. And then I'm going to show up to Snoop's house. I'm going to get right back in the casket. And then, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, read my eulogy. And then, boom, we out here, man. The Pope ain't even tapped in with the coach. You goddamn right he ain't. Anyway, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the patron saints, man. Y'all make the podcast such a joy, man. Y'all add value to the podcast. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Lee, I appreciate you over here on the ones and twos.
Always good to be here.
With the good input and the insight. We will be back next week. Don't forget to drink your waters and such. Special shout out to my patron saints, though. Y'all are incredible. Yeah, y'all. That's about it, man. And thank you for tuning in to another session of that verbal cardio.